Went and done my patriotic duty today. Hope everybody else gets out and has a chance to vote. It was easy, no problems. I guess a lot of people done early voting, but I waited till today. Double checked my ballot, made sure it was correct, and put it in the machine myself. Hello everybody. It's November the 5th, Tuesday, election day. Done went and done my patriotic duty for this country, and now I'm headed over to the hunting lease, because if you remember in the video, the last video of us over here deer hunting, which was this past Saturday, that I discovered doesn't look like my feeder has been going off. So I'm going to go over, got the four-wheeler with me. I'm going to lower the feeder. I'm going to check the connections. I know the battery's good, brand new, and I charged it up. So I'm thinking the connection has come loose. When we were trying to crank it up, it didn't drop to the ground, but Jared was cranking it up and it got away and it come down real quick. And I think just that vibration may have knocked something loose. So I'm headed over that way. It's like, according to my truck, 70 degrees. It's mostly sunny. We got some clouds. Looks like we might get some rain. But I'm going to head over there, and I figured with the four-wheeler I'd get in there quicker and see what I can get done. So you just stay tuned, and I got the chest rig to where I can shoot some videos. I'm going in over there. So we'll see you in a bit. Yeah, I have made it over here. I gotta get out here and unlock the gate. Watch, I'll get over here and right over there and see all kinds of deer and don't even have a bow with me, not even a crossbow. Okay, go lock it. Okay, I'm here, he's up here. Four-wheeler unloaded. See no vehicles. Next clip you're gonna see is me on the four-wheeler. Okay, here we go. Should get there a whole lot quicker than walking. At least one thing, I'm navigating during the daytime and not nighttime. The headlights on this thing suck. You know, I forgot to turn the camera on while I was working on this. But one thing is, I guess when it did drop, it shoved the spinner up into the funnel. Everything was hooked up. But I think it must have bounced on the ground and lowered this a little bit, or not lowered it, shoved it up. So now I've got to adjust it. So I can see here by the marks how it had changed. Trying to make sure it's kind of level. There we go. Tighten this all back up good and tight. I'll have to crank her back up. Okay, that looks good and level. Best it's going to be. But it'll throw out some corn now. Plus I hooked the solar panel up on it. With the leaves off now, the solar panel should try to keep the battery charged, especially since it's only doing it or running one time a day. I did set the clock now that we've went back an hour on the time. So now all I gotta do is get it cranked back up. I'm gonna do that instead of trying to video. So I'll be back. Okay, I went and checked to see where my other tree stand is at, see if it's still there. But I plan to come and get it out of here and take it home. Maybe put it up at the farm. But it's close to this one. There really isn't no need in having two stands right here. Other than the wind may be different over there. But that one hasn't been taken care of in a while. And it needs to be serviced. That's the one thing you got to remember about ladder stands. If you leave them out, you need to take them home every once in a while. You might need to replace bolts and check the welds and everything on them. I'm going to go out here and check Jared's because he's got one out here and see if it's still there and what we need to do to get it out of here. That way we only have two stands in here. So just stay with me. Everything looks good on it. Climb up in here for a minute. This is what he called his morning stand. When he's working night shift and he'd get off work, and if I was already over here so he didn't have to come out past me, he would come and sit in it. So he hasn't used this one in a while because of the new locations we're in. So just want to check everything out. One year, I don't know if I can show you or not, let me get up here. One year, tree limb fell out, went through his seat he had here and bent the expanded metal right here. So, other than that, it looks like it's in pretty good shape. Both his backpack and bow ropes are still here, but they're probably dry rotted. That one's paracord. Now this one here is a regular, I think it's a regular bow rope. But see, you see how these bolts are rusted up? These are the things you got to check. Make sure, you know, if you need to replace them, replace them. So I get back down and let him know that this stand is okay. He hadn't been over here to check it. He don't have a lot of free time with his job. So now I'm gonna go over here. There was a couple places where we used to find some scrapes. So I'm gonna go check and see if those scrapes are there, because you know we found like 4 scrapes, you know, coming in the other way. So I'm gonna check around. Be back. Years ago, I don't know if you see it, this big oak tree right there. And the way it was, you know, it looks like one of those oak trees you see in those outdoor channel videos down south, you know. Got all these big massive limbs. You get up there and put a hang-on stand or whatever. And I had thought years ago I'd love to put one up in there, put me some steps, climb up in it. And after that tornado hit it, Heiko, Lookout, whatever, went through there. They had winds here, but the tornado didn't go through the lease here. But the winds was enough, it uprooted that tree that's laying into it now. So kind of glad I never thought about putting a stand, or going ahead and putting a stand in there of some sort, because now you got a widowmaker hanging into that tree. So, some beautiful country over here in these woods. See, my other stand, the one we just went to and I worked on the feeder, is way over there. Let me adjust the camera a little bit. It's way over there up on that hillside. And then my other one that I just went and checked, I didn't do any video of that, man the gnats are bad, is over that way. About, I'm going to say about 400 yards that way. Maybe 300. And the other one, like I said, it's up on that hill over there. I can see stuff from my stand. I can see stuff down this hall, but out of bow range for sure where my stand's located. I was trying to see if I could see even the feeder, but I don't see it. But I'm done with what I was going to do over here, so I'm going to head back to the truck. And we're back. Yep. Got the feeders fixed, checked the 2 tree stands. Everything looks good. Should have brought my bow, should have hunted. But it's awfully breezy, as you can tell. Probably not a good day to be out here hunting. Didn't jump no deer. So I'm gonna get the backpack off of here, get things loaded up and get ready to pull out of here. Okay people, 4-wheeler's loaded. I'm ready to pull out of here, getting me a drink of coffee. Didn't take nothing in there in the woods with me to drink. Didn't take no bottled water or tea, and forgot that I had water in the bladder on the backpack that I had on the front of the 4-wheeler. But like I said, got everything done. Got my feeder fixed, hooked up the solar panels for the battery, and then checked my old stand, checked Jared's old stand. Of course, I went right by his new stand. Everything looked fine there. But, you know, my feeder wasn't going. Excuse me. Didn't go Sunday before last. It didn't go off Saturday, at least I never heard it. And I was there in my stand, or just about to go up my stand, when Jared's went off, and we had ours both set at the same time. And so, like I said, that bottom box where it had dropped, you know, Jared didn't think it hit the ground, but undoubtedly it shoved up enough that really wasn't no corn coming out. If it was running, there wasn't nothing hardly coming out. So I got all that adjusted, and like I said, hooked up the solar panel, got it all cranked back up there. Done a test before I got it too high, and it worked fine. So we're set for next weekend. So I'm gonna head home. Like I said, I wish I'd have brought my bow, but you might not even be able to hear me because of the wind. But appreciate you riding along with me, and please hit that thumbs up, and leave a comment if you want to. Subscribe if you want to, if you're new to the channel, and fond of staying. See you in the woods.